Friends and family, we're gathered here today to witness the marriage of Sierra Smith and Andy Karikas. We gathered today despite hardship and distance to celebrate a love greater than any adversity. We are here in this majestic setting, drawing from the sources of all life to support these two on their path to bliss. Look above you at the sacred fire that burns in the center of the sun, that makes the earth beneath you teem with life. Breathe the breath of the air that surrounds us and exhale that same air, knowing that you are a part of everything in the great sea of life. It is from these great depths of the waters of life that true love rises and inspires us to be beautiful. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge this day. Look at the beautiful weather we've been given. Look at the beautiful altar with flowers. All of the efforts that everyone's made to get here from all the corners of the country where we've come from. And for the people that couldn't make it here, this event is live streaming to 200 people that couldn't make it, couldn't travel. Through the many challenges today, these families have shown up with true grit and grace and pulled together to make this event happen. We have done this because of Andy and Sierra, a match made in heaven, whose love is the love of a lifetime. A couple inspired by the loving commitment of their forebearers. Their grandparents, Agnes and Charles, Elwood and Martha, Marjorie and Paul, Rita and Tony. These four couples collectively represent over 200 years of marriage. Andy and Sierra aim to carry on these family values in their marriage. When they met 9 years ago, a love was formed amidst the flickering flames of passion that they have held precious and nurtured to the strong and steady flame that it is today. Throughout their travels together and time apart, these two have always held each other close. Not out of obligation, but out of passion and admiration for one another. Andy and Sierra's relationship is built on trust, acceptance, faithfulness, choice, and independence. They allow each other to be authentic in any moment and to care deeply for each other. Through thick and thin, they have chosen each other time and time again and will continue on for many lifetimes. This is a couple for the ages. Now we'll have a reading from Aunt Virginia. Just close to me.
Okay, just so I can run off your mic. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here to read this poem for you. You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. You shall be together even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love and family are things that we learn from each other. They are gifts of life and learning that are passed between us, often without words. That being said, I want us all to participate in a sort of Care Bear stare, a blessing for the couple, to kick things off today. Care Bear stare is from cartoon when the Care Bears, they all have a special power and they beam it out of their belly. And when all the powers combine, they make a rainbow and great things happen. So here's what I want you to do. Just take a deep breath and gather all of the love, all of the loving feelings from your whole life. Gather them into your breath. Get them stewing inside of you. Muster all of your personal love for this couple and for the earth. Remember all the gladness and goodness from your entire life. So gather all that stuff into your heart with these deep breaths. On the next round of breaths, let's exhale together and direct this all towards Andy and Sierra with your breath. Inhale, love. Exhale, that beam of love to Andy and Sierra. Can you feel that? I can. I'm right in the line of fire here. That's our blessing to you. Are you ready to be married?
I'm ready.
Okay, bring the rings. Andy and Sierra, these rings are a symbol of your union that you can wear so that all the world can see the truth in the sacred vows you're about to say today. You wear these rings on your ring finger because it's believed that the vein that runs through the ring finger connects directly to your heart. These rings represent the infinite love you're proclaiming today, with no beginning and no ending. As you say your vows to each other, I want you to infuse that ring with the energy of your vows, and when you have completed your vows, I want you to place it on your spouse's finger to seal the deal. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
I've prepared a few words, and I want you all to hear me, but I'm really just speaking to Sierra right now, so please enjoy. Hey Sierra,
Hey, Andy.
you look beautiful today,
Thank you.
and you look as beautiful as the first time I saw you, because you have the same eyes. And we share a lot of the same values. I learned that as soon as we started visiting each other and visiting each other's families. And I quickly realized that I was like, oh yeah, Tony and Elwood were both in the Navy. And there's all these like different values that kind of stack up behind you when I look at you. And it's like I'm looking at like 1,000 of you. So that's how it feels. That's how it used to feel, in the past. But it feels good today too, and I love you.
When I first met you, I knew that you were special right away. You were able to just confidently be yourself with so many different groups of people. And you were always able to see the best in people. Even knowing this about you, I wouldn't have expected this. I was always so independent and really comfortable with being by myself. But as it turns out, you are the person that I fell in love with. The only person. You taught me about love. And you taught me how to remain in really challenging conversations. And then love the other person even more afterwards. And you taught me how to cry happy tears. Thank you. Your turn.
Wow. I came home yesterday after setting up here, and I opened the gate, and I walked into the backyard, and my family was there. Our family was there at our house, and that was really transformative for me. So it's amazing how all of this comes together so smooth, and just like it's like two hands coming together, or I don't know.
A marriage?
I do know, yeah, like a marriage. Thank you. Yeah, so we're here now, and It's so great to be here with you.
Andy, you just keep getting better. I think I know you so well, and yet somehow you just keep surprising me. We bought a house together. We're getting married. And we just spent the past 3 months working in the same little 2-bedroom apartment, working from home. And I just feel more solid now than ever before about us being together forever. You remind me of what is important, and you remind me how to treat people and how to really be grateful. I'm so in love with you, and I'm proud of you and us, and I'm honored to be your lifelong partner.
Sierra, the future with you is a view. It's a whole view. You're named after mountains, and I was really hoping that we could have the ceremony on the lake or in the presence of these mountains where we're from, and we have the blue mountains and the green mountains here, and we just belong here, I think. So we belong here right now, and yeah, the future is just like a wide open horizon, and it has that view has taken shape because we're together and because of you, for me. So I really look forward to spending the rest of my life with you, and yeah, it's going to be so fun.
When I think of the future with you, I just want to send my mission to you a little bit. And so some of that is promises. And so I promise that I'm going to keep learning from you and to keep my mind open as we grow together and as we grow separately, and to always listen and to do my best to hear your needs and be there for you. To be true to myself and to keep working my hardest on this relationship. You are my safe place and my home, and I love you.
Thank you.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Andy Karikas and Sierra Smith, your vows have been heard by this congregation, on the mountain and at home, and by all of your ancestors and all of the trees around us. The power of the love between you calls me to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss each other. For the first time, Andy and Sierra as husband and wife.